This is the Men of High Value channel. My name is Joseph Darling. Today we are discussing the ultimate tip for semen retention. When patients go into the hospital because they have a severe problem of some sort, maybe they're going to have a surgery or whatever it is, and then they're injected with opioids or morphine in order for them to have their pain subdued from what's going to happen to them. What happens when they leave the hospital? Are they suddenly addicted to opioid or morphine or whatever it is that they've been injected with? Even if they've had a repetitive aspect of receiving that into their system? No. What happened? Their environment changed. In the hospital, they were receiving this stuff, and then once they're outside of the hospital, it was simply not part of their system, simply not part of their environment. And it didn't happen repeatedly over again over time. What I want you to learn from that explanation is, in order for you to succeed with semen retention, you have to change the environment. If you have been stuck inside of your home, maybe during the pandemic, or maybe simply because the last few years you've been living with your mom, no problem with that, right? For a period of time, but you've just grown up in your home and you're still living there. Maybe it's time to change that environment to a new one where you don't continuously watch PMO or watch all that crap and you do what you're not supposed to do. What I want for you is to completely and utterly change the environment so that it's not normal for you to be wasting your seed on a continual basis. What do I recommend? I recommend that you find something to do outside of your home on a continual basis every single day. 7 days a week, you should be gone from your home 12 to 13 to 14 hours a day. So if you're awake for 16 hours a day, you should be gone from your house, your private home, for 12 to 14 hours. What should you be doing? I recommend work. I recommend actually putting in massive amounts of work in order for you to achieve your long-term goals. If you do that, you are changing the very structure and fiber of your addiction. You're getting rid of it, and you're replacing it with new, more worthwhile things to do than just sitting at home, watching your computer, and doing what you're not supposed to do. It's your femininity that is dependent on environment. You're an environmental creature as you're stuck in your femininity. The more you move towards masculinity, the more you're able to control your thoughts independent of circumstances. So if you then in the future choose to work from home, if you're no longer addicted to anything and you're able to control your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors independent of circumstances, then maybe it's time to actually start working from home because you've got a business, because you're actually succeeding on a large scale with everything that you do. Masculinity is where we're moving towards. We need to move away from femininity, and the first thing that you need to do is to leave your house every single day, if possible. This is the Men of High Value channel. My name is Joseph Darling. I will see you in the next one.